Hi everyone, Letty here from Party Planner Papery. Today I have the Not Too Shabby Shop November releases. I'm going to be doing Crafty Mama Diary sketch number 1 and we're going to make some cards with it. Welcome back everyone. I'm on the design team for the Not Too Shabby Shop for this term. Here's their logo. I'll list a website affiliate link down in the description box below. Today I have the Paper Pad Club, the add-on ephemera, and the stamp and die set of the month for November from Not Too Shabby. Let's look at the Paper Pad Club first. So it comes with 2 paper pads. The first one's Warm Winter Wishes. It's 24 double-sided sheets. This paper pad has 12 different designs. So you're going to get 4 of each of the patterns that you're seeing here. I'm showing you the back and the front of each of the papers that come in this paper pad. Again, 24 total sheets with 12 designs total, and one of them is this really pretty design with the little cut up ephemera with little bunnies, and so that's super cute. You can cut it up, fussy cut it, and have additional ephemera. So that's the Warm Winter Wishes paper pack, and so that's what it looks like. Again, 24 double-sided sheets. Then the next pad is Christmas Plaids number 2, and it literally is just a pack full of really pretty Christmas plaids. You get 24 different designs that come in this pack. You get 24 total sheets. So you're going to get 2 of each of the patterns because it's double-sided paper, but 24 total pages with a total of 24 designs. These are all the backs and fronts of the patterns that you will be getting. So you'll technically get 2 of each of the patterns, but again, this is double-sided, 24 total sheets. And so it's just a lot of really fun Christmas plaids that will be very versatile, that you can use with a ton of other different paper pads, including the other one that comes in this paper pad club. So again, Christmas Plaids number 2, that's what this second paper pad is. And again, so both of these make up the paper pad club. Now you do get the option to do the add-on ephemera whenever you are signing up for the paper pad, and this one's called Warm Winter Friends. And so let me show you a still shot of what comes in that pack. It's super cute. You got a lot of really cute critters, and then some trees and some additional little things like bows and things. Are really pretty. And then we have the stamp and die set of the month, also called Warm Winter Wishes. It has some really great sentiments, really good ones, a lot of them with hot cocoa theme. And then you also get some really cute critters. You get 6 critters, plus you have an additional little mug, a heart that can go into the mug, and some snowflakes. So just a really great stamp. And then you do have that coordinating die that you can purchase as well, and it'll cut out all the images, including the words or the phrases that come in this stamp set. So just a really great set. Again, Warm Winter Wishes is the name of that stamp and die set. So those are the November, or some of the November releases from Not Too Shabby. Again, Paper Pad Club, add-on ephemera, stamp and die. And again, I will have my website affiliate link for Not Too Shabby down in the description box below in case you want to make a purchase. Let's dive into the project. So before we dive in, let me show you my previous project using these items. I did some easy Polaroid cards. It's such a quick and easy tutorial. I'll link it down in the description box below so you can check it out if you haven't made those cards before. Now, today I'm using the Crafty Mama Diary sketch number 1, and we're going to be making some cards from this. I've already made several off camera, and then we're going to make one on camera today. I'm going to show you how you can cut your paper down to have very minimal to no waste, no scraps. Now, you'll see here, I did go ahead and cut the little fishtail banner. I added a scrap on the inside. I did pop up my ephemera pieces with foam dimensional tape. I'll show you all those things as we go through. So I have one card base that I'll be using today, and then I have one sheet of the 6x6 double-sided paper, and double-sided will work best for this project because we're going to utilize both sides. And then I have a stamp sentiment along with a layering shape. I have a scallop circle that's about 3 inches and a circle that has a sentiment on it that's about 2.5 inches. And then I have one piece of ephemera, and I've already popped it up with some foam dimensional tape from Dollar Tree. That'll be used to decorate. I'll also bring in some enamel dots to finish off this card. So let me show you how to cut your paper. Now this one is a horizontal card. So we're going to cut off just a tiny little scrap strip on the side of our paper, and then we'll cut down a large mat for the front of our card, and that extra little 2-inch scrap will get placed on the front upside down. So we're going to go ahead and cut with our orientation upright, meaning the top to the top, and you're going to go ahead and cut it at 5 1/4 on the 6-inch side. So you're going to save that scrap. We're going to use that for the inside of our card in just a second. Rotate what you have once, and then go ahead and cut it at 4 inches on the 6-inch side. So see, here's where you have that 2-inch strip. We're basically going to turn it around and flip it and have it do a different pattern decoration on the front of our card. That's why double-sided paper does work best for this project. Otherwise, you could use single-sided and then just mix and match your patterns with multiple sheets. So that scrap strip, let's go ahead and cut it down to 5 1/4 on the 6-inch side. That way it fits perfectly inside our card. This is our only true scrap. You could technically add it to the inside or to the front of your decoration of the card. but I'm going to go ahead and leave it out for now. So this is the paper that we have. We've made all of our cuts. We had one little scrap. Now let's go ahead and start by adding our scrap strip into the inside of our card base. So I like to get this kind of out of the way before I tackle the harder parts of the decoration, which is the front of the card. So that's what the inside will look like for us. Now, the next thing is I'm going to go ahead and layer up these two pattern papers, the larger one on the bottom and the 2-inch scrap on top. And then I'm going to go ahead and add my embellishment items, which is the scallop circles, the stamped sentiment, and my piece of ephemera on top. So one of the things that comes in this sketch is that she has fishtail banners on this 2-inch scrap strip. And so I'm going to cut it at about 1/2 inch right in the center of the side, and then kind of from the bottom and top corners, I'm just going to angle cut into that little 1/2 inch cut that I made right in the center. And that's one of the easiest ways to do a little fishtail banner on a pattern paper, just like that. So I'll repeat it with the other side. I will cut about a 1/2 inch up from the center of the end point, and then just get those two ends and cut straight into the center part of that 1/2 inch cut. So again, this is just an easy way to cut fishtail banners with your pattern paper. So now I'm going to layer that on top, and that's what the front part of our card will look like. Again, I'll finish layering all of these additional bits and pieces to finish completing out my card, and then I will finish out this card with some enamel dots at the very end. So I'm going to just quickly glue down all of my elements, starting with my fishtail banner 2-inch scrap strip. I'm going to add that to the front of my A2 mat, the 4 inches by 5 1/4. Now, one of the things that you'll notice in Helen's sketch, which is Crafty Mama Diaries, there is a way where you could add either an additional layer of paper or cardstock behind this fishtail bannered 2-inch scrap strip. The other thing you could do is add some ink blending to kind of make the pattern stand out just a tiny bit more. I went ahead and left it as is, but you absolutely could do that just to kind of really enhance those additional layers of paper. So there's our card. Now I'm going to finish it off with some enamel dots. I have the Cherry Blossom Spring Cottage enamel dots that were in my stash. I'm going to use those kind of clear white ones. I'm going to add a cluster of 3 in one side and then a cluster of 2 in another. I feel like odd numbers usually look best. And so there is our card. Let's move into a full final recap up next. Okay, so to recap, we have the November 2024 releases from the Not Too Shabby shop. I have the Paper Pad Club, I have the add-on ephemera, and I have the stamp and die set of the month from Not Too Shabby that I'll be using today. And I had the Crafty Mama Diary sketch number 1. We made some cards today. I made one on camera and I made several off camera. I'm going to go through and show you all of them. I did pop up that ephemera with foam dimensional tape, added a scrap onto the inside, and then I finished off the cards with some enamel dots that I had in my stash. I did use the stamp and die to add that little stamp sentiment, and then of course use the ephemera from the set. And I did use a paper from the Warm Winter Wishes paper pad. It is double-sided, which is perfect for this project, but if you again did not have double-sided paper, you could just use 2 single-sided and mix and match. On this one, I moved over the circle just a tiny bit, added 1 ephemera piece flat, and then popped up 1 on foam dimensional tape. So those were my Crafty Mama Diary sketch number 1 cards that I used today. Now I also brought in the box of the month items afterwards, and I will have these items linked. The box of the month is sold out, but there are some individual items for sale. I wanted to show you where you could skip cutting the little fishtail banner and still make relatively cute cards here. So that's what I did. I used some of these box of the month items. Again, there's these paper pads and ephemera packs. They're a la carte individual items. I'll link them all down below. But again, we use November releases from Not Too Shabby. I do have my Not Too Shabby website affiliate link. I'll link it down below in case you do want to make a purchase. It helps my channel grow at no extra cost to you. And I'll go ahead and link my previous project using these items down in the description box below as well. Happy crafting, everyone. Thanks so much for watching. I hope you got a little bit of inspiration. I'll link the previous playlist for the November design team projects using all of these November items from the Not Too Shabby shop, the box of the month, the stamp and die set, the paper pad club, and the add-on ephemera. As always, happy crafting.